You guys want the menu?
We didn't come here for that.
Let's sit down so we can have a real conversation, because there's a lot of he say, she say.
What happened, Joy?
Joy and Amara confronting Gaelle on Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 7 finally brought the truth out about the situation that caused all this drama with Shay. And this conversation explained why everything got so out of control in the first place. The biggest problem from the beginning was that a lot of people reacted based on information that was not completely accurate. Instead of Shay and Joy having a real conversation first, the situation turned into a bigger issue because of what was repeated.
She's in there. Watch, I'ma show you. I'ma show you she lying.
We'll see. But it's time to get to the bottom of this lie that started all this conflict. The lie that sent me after Shay created all this drama with Larissa and caused Shay to run to Trina for advice. Was all this because Heaven just wanted to be messy? Or is there another explanation? I need answers. Hello? Heaven.
Hey! I'm so happy to have you guys at Gaelle's. You guys want the menu?
We didn't come here for that.
Let's sit down so we can have a real conversation, because there's a lot of he say, she say.
What happened, Joy?
Gaelle, we have a problem. The you told me Shay said caused a domino effect. She's saying that you lied. You told me at Bobby's alter ego party that Shay had my name in her mouth. She specifically said that I my sister's man.
He's saying that's what I heard.
You're lying, and God don't like ugly, so why the are you lying on Shay?
You know how she talks fast when she's talking, so I'm confused. I don't know.
Oh, now she's confused. Do you know what happened?
A lot went on. I need you to tell me the truth, Gaelle.
What I've seen with Joy, she's sweet, she's honest, she's upfront, she's loyal.
I was at the alter ego party, and I told you I was Gaelle.
My name is Vanity. What's your name?
Gaelle?
Are you Gaelle tonight?
Not Heaven. So you know Gaelle talk. Gaelle is no good, and she's lying about that. So
there's something wrong with this bitch.
is not my fault, because you guys know I'm Heaven.
You done started a whole bunch of one of y'all bitches, Heaven or Gaelle.
Yo, Heaven, up.
Shay is a serpent.
You need to apologize to Shay because you started and so do you.
I want to get out. I'm annoyed. I don't get a place up. Let's go. To be continued.
I don't like her.
No, there's nothing to be continued.
Gaelle.
All right.
You were right.
Oh, well, thank you. So the question is, what happens now?
The right thing to do would be for me to apologize. But being that this girl told my cousin that she was a piece of and said that my cousin's husband was a purse holder.
That was wrong.
I don't know how to feel about her right now. Like, I do understand that I initiated this sequence. I initiated the problem. But you went too far. My cousin had nothing to do with that.
I hear you.
I gotta figure out.
And now, after hearing everything, it looks like Shay really was misunderstood. What I respect about Amara in this situation is that even though her and Shay have had their own problems, she still chose to be honest. Amara could have easily stayed quiet or allowed Shay to take all the blame, but instead she told the truth. That says a lot because it is easy to defend someone you like. It is different when you are willing to be fair about someone you have had issues with. Amara made it clear that the story being told about Shay was not matching what actually happened. And that is why Joy confronting Gaelle was needed. Gaelle was the person who brought certain information back, and that information played a huge role in everything that followed. Once Joy believed Shay was moving a certain way, her feelings changed and the drama started building. But when the truth started coming out, it showed that the situation could have been handled completely differently. The funniest part about Gaelle is that even when she was being confronted, she still found a way to turn the moment into entertainment. Instead of completely breaking down under pressure, Gaelle's personality came out and she tried explaining herself in her own way. But jokes aside, the situation still created real problems. Because the misunderstanding did not just stay between Joy and Shay, it ended up bringing Trina into the situation, creating arguments and damaging relationships. That is why words matter. When you repeat something about someone, especially when emotions are involved, you have to make sure the information is correct because it can change how people view each other. Joy also has to take accountability because even though she reacted based on what she was told, she still made choices after hearing that information. Instead of going directly to Shay and asking what was really said, the situation became bigger. Sometimes people hear something they do not like and immediately respond from emotion, but having one conversation can prevent a lot of unnecessary problems. And looking back now, Shay tried to explain herself multiple times. Shay was standing on the fact that she did not come into the situation trying to disrespect Joy. That is why this whole moment feels like everything is finally coming full circle. Because the person who was being blamed the most might not have been the person who started the problem. The situation with Trina also connects because once Trina got involved, everything became even more serious. When family steps into an argument, it becomes personal quickly because they naturally want to defend each other. But now the question becomes, was all that energy directed at the wrong person? If the original information was not right, then the reaction that came after it needs to be addressed too. That is where accountability comes in. It is not just about saying someone lied or someone misunderstood something. It is about admitting when a situation went further than it should have. Amara being part of this conversation was important because she was not speaking from a place of being on Shay's side. She was speaking from what she knew was true. And honestly, that made her words stronger. Because if someone who has had issues with you can still defend you, that means something. Gaelle's personality made the confrontation entertaining, but underneath all the jokes was a real lesson about communication. A lot of drama this season on Love and Hip Hop Miami has come from people reacting before having the full story. One person says something, another person repeats it, and by the time it reaches the next person, the whole meaning has changed. Then everybody is arguing over something that could have been solved with one conversation. That is exactly what happened here. Joy and Shay could have avoided so much drama if they spoke directly before everything exploded. Now the real question is what happens next. Does Joy apologize to Shay after learning more about what happened? Does Shay accept it and move forward? Or has too much already happened between Shay, Joy, and Trina for things to go back to normal? Because even if the original problem was based on wrong information, the things that happened afterwards still caused damage. At the end of the day, Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 7 showed that the truth always comes out eventually. Gaelle finally being confronted gave everyone a clearer picture of what happened. Amara kept it honest, Joy got more answers, and Shay's side of the story finally started making more sense. Now it is all about whether everyone can put their pride aside and actually fix the situation.